Gameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you our FBS Week 12 Wraparound, where we're going to go across the country to take a look at some of the key games this week in the FBS. But first, let's start off in Death Valley as Clemson plays host to Georgia Tech.
The ultimate test for a defense is facing an option team because it challenges your ability to stay disciplined in your assignments and fundamentals. Now, the Tigers have a ton of athletes on the defensive side of the ball, but can they keep their eyes on their luggage versus Vad Lee in that dangerous Yellow Jacket offense? And can Taj Boyd avoid the big mistake versus Jeremiah Addishu in that Georgia Tech defense that only allows 18 points a game? I believe they can because of their ability to spread the field. The Tigers will be able to get Sammy Watkins in space. I like Clemson in this ball game. Next up, we have a big battle in the SEC as Georgia takes on Auburn, and the running backs in this game will get most of the credit, but two underrated factors will determine the outcome of this ball game. For Georgia, the continued improvement of Aaron Murray and that receiving corps that has gotten better each and every week. And for Auburn, the offensive line has done a phenomenal job in firing off the football and is really controlling the line of scrimmage. I like the Tigers in this game because defensively they are stout up front and they are stout in the red zone where it matters the most, and I think they'll be able to put the leash on the Bulldogs' offense this week, so I like Auburn to win this ball game. Now let's go down to Tallahassee as Syracuse travels to take on Florida State, and Syracuse struggles with teams that can spread the field like Florida State, but what I do like about the Orange is that they are physical in the secondary and will be able to enforce their will over the middle of the field versus the Seminoles receivers. But Florida State has way too many strengths on offense, and defensively they are playing like the early to mid-90s Florida State squads, so I like the Seminoles to win this ball game big over Syracuse. In the American Athletic Conference, one of the best receivers in the country in Deontay Goodberry is going against one of the best secondaries in the nation, led by hard-hitting safety Calvin Pryor. The biggest key for the Cougars will be to maximize their possessions with points, because quietly, I have full confidence in Houston's defense to get stops. Now, Louisville, however, plays with great balance on offense, and they do a great job of keeping a defense on its heels. This will be a very close game that, in my opinion, will resemble that UCF game, but this time I see a different result. I like the Cardinals to knock off Houston in a close one. Big battle in the ACC between Miami and Duke, and the Blue Devils are entering this ball game on a 5-game winning streak, and it's because they started playing much better defense, especially versus the run, and they're getting off the field on third downs, which is also key. Miami is coming to this ball game on a 2-game losing streak, looking bad in losses versus Florida State and also versus Virginia Tech, and they're trying to get back on the winning track, and they're going to have to rely on the strong right arm of Stephen Morris. He has to be accurate with the football, and this is a key battle in the Coastal, but I see Duke winning their 6th straight and pushing their record to 8-2. Huge battle in the Big 12 between Oklahoma State and Texas, and the Cowboys are the quietest top 15 team in the country. So quiet that no one has mentioned a job they have done defensively, forcing turnovers in an offense that's playing with excellent balance, led by their talented running back Desmond Rowland. Texas' defensive turnaround has been remarkable as well, and it's led to their 6-game winning streak. The biggest matchup Texas has to win is the battle up front. They have to keep quarterback Case McCoy upright so that way he'll have time to take those shots downfield. I still don't think it'll be enough to knock off OSU. I like the Cowboys to win this ball game on the road. And finally, we end our video out west, where there's a key battle in the Pac-12 between Stanford and USC, and Stanford is led by their talented wide receiver Ty Montgomery and a stifling defense. And when you look at USC, they've played exceptionally well since Ed Orgeron has taken over the head coaching job. The key battle in this ballgame for Stanford will be to put the clamps on the passing game and force USC to run the football. If they can prove they can run consistently, they have an excellent shot to win this game. Now, the key for USC is to make Stanford explosive, so that means that defense has to really stop the run and put it all on the shoulders of Kevin Hogan in that passing game. I have to take defense over offense in this matchup. Both teams are excellent defensively, let me put that out there, but I like Stanford to win this ball game. They'll knock off USC in impressive fashion.